Single motherhood has greatly increased in Uganda, especially in the recent decade due to domestic violence, poverty, death of partners, men neglecting responsibilities, couples not being ready to settle, among others. 17% of children aged 0 to 14 live in single-parent households. 88% of these are being headed by single mothers worldwide, according to chimp reports. Millie Namukasa, a single mother of 5 living in Zambia, Gogonya, Zone 1, narrates about the hardships she encounters since the loss of her husband in 2020. Regardless of all the hardships, she ensures that her children do not lack food, school fees, and all other necessary support.
Buli kimu kisoboka. Nsobodde okufuna obulabirizi obw'abaana mu byokulya, wadde si ebirungi ennyo naye ng'ekikulu bakifuna, ne mu by'okusoma. Neebaza Katonda nti mbadde nfuna ekitono okusobola okubabeezaawo, wadde osanga si kye bandibadde bafuna nga taata waabwe waabwe.
Namukasa advises single mothers to focus on their children after the loss of their partners rather than dating or marrying again, so that they raise their children righteously with much love and emotional support.
Kansooke ngambe bamaama abaaviibwako abaami baabwe nga balina abaana, amagezi gensingira ddala okubawa, sooka kwesonyiwa bataata abalala baleme bayingiza mu baana. Maama onoonye omulimu, bw'oba tolina mulimu osooke ofokasinge ku mulimu ogwo gw'okola osobole okulabirira abaana, kuba buli lw'oyingiza taata oyo mu baana bano, oluusi n'omutima ogulabirira abaana abo gukuggwako ate n'oguzza ku taata omupya.
Furthermore, she encourages them to teach their children to always pray, since God is the provider of everything.
Oba n'okubakuliza mu ddiini kikulu nnyo. Omwana akulidde mu ddiini ng'amanyi Katonda tasumbuwa nnyo ng'omwana atamanyi ddiini. Kirungi n'obuulira abaana ku mbeera y'ensi eriwo.
Her daughter, Angela Nanzeli Rusiba, aged 21, says that she faces a lot of challenges ever since the loss of her father. This has stimulated her zeal to take up responsibilities as the eldest child by working hand in hand with her mother to support her siblings.
Yes, the challenges are there, and the biggest challenge we are facing as of now, school fees. That's the biggest challenge we're facing. Our solutions could be working hand in hand with my mom, so that at least we raise something to cater for all of us, including my siblings.
Christopher Ojambo, a husband and a father of 3, reveals that men run away from their responsibilities because their marriages are unlawful, so it is very easy for them to walk away. And also, families tend to teach a girl child family matters while neglecting boys, hence leading to single motherhood.
Most men run away from their wives. There are times where we assume that we are in marriage, but people who are cohabiting, they don't have any guiding law that prevent either a man or a woman to run away from such relationship. The reason being, there is no anything binding both of them. What brought them, it was just desire, yes, but not something legal. Anything which is not legal can easily go away. Now, once you enter into marriage and your marriage is not illegal, your chances that that marriage will die are higher. 2, what defines marriage? What defines marriage is a responsibility. A wife in marriage what defines you is your responsibility in marriage, and what defines a man is his responsibility in the marriage. But most people today, they are not taught how to be responsible in their families. Where they grow up, you find a man who grew up in a responsible family and himself was not taught to be responsible. Automatically, after producing children, after staying with somebody, we run away. But marriage, what we call marriage, is not just being with somebody. No, not only being with somebody, but responsibility.
Ojambo advises partners to prioritize God in whatever they do. Communicate with their partners to avoid misunderstandings in their families, and also to teach their children family values.
There should be God, and God should be number one in their lives. God should be the center of their lives. Whatever they do, God should be ahead of everything. Children, if you have children, your children should be priority number 3. In case your children are sick, that day, don't go anywhere. Don't go to meet your friends. Don't make sure you take care of your children well. Give your children time, even at home. Most parents do.
According to Betty Mukasa, a counselor at Holy Cross Family Ministries in Zambia, says that there are many causes of single motherhood in Uganda today, like poverty, polygamy, and also poor upbringing of children, yet they are the mothers and fathers of tomorrow.
The causes are many, but possibly the major ones could be poverty. Poverty is one of them. Because why does a family break up? Poverty is one of those reasons that someone will find they cannot cope up. Especially I found it in men. The husbands, the men, when the things get tight, they normally give up. And what happens? They run away from the families, or they find a soft spot somewhere and they depart, they go away from their families. And what happens? The mother remains there with the kids. And if things cannot move on when she's in the husband's family, she will move either to her parents or she'll go and hire, and then she'll remain a single parent with her kids. Women take long to give up on their kids, unlike men who really find it easy to run away. So one of them is the poverty. Number 2 can be polygamy. Polygamy also causes this kind of thing in the families, that when a man marries a second wife, he'll leave this one alone, struggling with the kids, and she'll struggle really to bring them up. And thirdly, another third point could be also that the family where this either the lady comes from, maybe they are not well versed with marriage, so that she will not have a foundation on which to base.
Mukasa advises couples to always pray as family, since prayers unites them and creates peace among them, and also to join saving groups to repress poverty.
The solution we give is for the people to pray. Prayer cools them down. Single parents are not happy people. They're always struggling with life. They're always looking for a solutions which do not sometimes work out. So when we tell them to pray, we are telling them to cool down so that they can find a solution. When you cool down, you find a solution. That is one thing, prayer. Number 2 is them to join groups like saving groups, where they can, societies where they can save something so that they can keep some money. Let me say she has something that brings in some little thing. Out of that money she gets, she can save, and then she can go and possibly get a loan and educate her children.
100% single households in Uganda. 88% are being headed by single mothers. Millie Namukasa, a single mother of 5, narrates how she has managed to look after her children. Caroline Nantege, Mojo reporter, Byte.Furthermore.